Hello, everyone. Welcome. I think this is going to be episode 19. We had a long break for Christmas. We were hard at work though during Christmas. We recruited new players, so there should be like new faces for today, which is good. Means we're gonna have like a more, I guess, like a better or a more well-rounded party. Let's go with that. Um, and we should we'll kind of like keep going or continue where we left off last time. So basically, we're kind of like for those in the know, we're kind of like still doing the that death house um, adventure thing, which is inside kind of like the Curse of Strahd. We like last time we kind of left off just right before the action. We left off with somewhat of a cliffhanger, so we're going to kind of like try to have those new characters or new friends kind of like supply drop on top of the previous characters, and then we'll try to go from there. So this should be, even though it's probably going to be a shorter stream because we start a little bit late. I apologize for that. It should be action packed. So without further ado, let's try and rejoin everybody on the Discord. All right, I'm back and we're live.
Hello, Internet.
Hey, Internet.
Hello.
Good evening.
All right, so what I see is pure blackness. Therefore, I'm assuming.
If you move down the screen, we're in our room and there's some light.
There we go. Okay, found
I
myself.
have dark vision. It's working correctly, it looks like.
Yeah, I try to set it up for your characters, so most of your tokens should be all set up with dark vision and everything.
And here we go.
Just gonna rekey my background because it's gonna annoy me. Let's try to go with that. Yeah, let's try to go with this. Much better. And there we go.
Well, in terms of how to get these guys in, basically when they end up through the mist and you guys go to the Blood of the Vine Tavern, which is in the middle of the village of Barovia. And as you guys are walking away from the tavern back outside of town, you see what appears to be light coming from the top floor of this house. It looks to be abandoned. Why don't we go ahead and introduce our new characters as you guys are, at the tavern and kind of making your way towards the house.
Okay, I'll go first. So Valkyrie, Wood Elf Ranger. I was helping some folks try to retrieve some weapons, and we got on a cart, and the cart drove off the edge of the bridge, and somehow we ended up here. I have no idea how we got here.
All right, I'll go next. I have a drow sorcerer named Gazelt, and similar story to Malcuri's. Got sent by my faction to go deal with the situation so that it wouldn't escalate out of control, and I have no idea where I am.
I play Alia Lefrel. She's a forest gnome, bard, and sorcerer. She's short and she speaks her mind. And what happened was she was sent by her faction into the woods and ended up at a tavern where she met the these fellows and went on a bit of an adventure with them and ended up falling through some mist.
Excellent. So the three of you see this house, and as you guys walk up to it, you see a couple of people standing outside, and one looks to be an elf, and the other one looks to be a half orc, and one of them has the symbol of the Harpers. What do you three do?
Gazelt is immediately wary of the individual with the Harper emblem, being a Zent himself.
I whisper to Gazelle, watch out for those Harpers. They're goody two shoes.
You don't have to tell me twice, I'd whisper back.
I'm actually a harper, so I guess I would call him my brethren. And introduce myself as part of the faction.
This guy introduces himself as Quran, and he says, the following. Basically, we saw a couple children that were outside the house, and we went to investigate, and we have other party members inside that are in the library on the second floor. And we have to head back to the inn to get supplies. So if you guys could head up there and introduce yourselves. They are friendly because they're with us.
Sounds good to me. Always looking to make friends.
He hands you a trinket, and he says, "Give this to Warble. He'll know that you guys are, friendly."
So you want us to go into the house while you go in the other direction?
We're going back to the inn to get supplies. We have some wounded people in our party.
Do I believe him?
You can make an insight if you wish. You definitely think he's being genuine in his actions.
What can we expect in the house?
Nothing too much. We've cleared out a lot of it, actually. We did find a secret staircase at the top floor that looks like it goes to the basement. They can brief you a little bit more.
So I'll head into the house.
All right. Kron will walk you into the main staircase, and you see this marble staircase. It's red. It goes up the stairs, and as you guys go to the second floor, you see a double set of double doors, and the double doors are open. What do you guys do?
So is the house nice? Is it beautiful?
It's very Victorian in terms of design. It looks like it's aged a ton in terms of wear and tear. It's definitely a couple decades old.
But classic Victorian woodwork, that kind of thing.
Yeah, there's definitely lots of dust and cobwebs as you guys are going through. A lot of it's been, moved, obviously.
Okay.
What can we see through the open doors?
From your point of view, you see three gentlemen sitting at a table with chairs. And if the other party members would like to introduce themselves and describe themselves to the people.
DM, if I heard them coming up the stairs, and I didn't see them at the doorway, when they look in, Honor is directly in front of the door, great sword drawn, leveled at them, and his eyes
Make me a
glaring
perception
at them.
honor as they're talking to Quran and going upstairs.
I did. I rolled a 22.
Okay, so you know that these people seem friendly.
All right. Okay, I'm standing at the door. I'm kind of staring at them. And I was like, and I greet them and say, "Are you here to help?"
Well, I don't know what we're helping with, but we went to the inn and they said there were some other travelers here also.
We're killing
Hell.
monsters. Come with me.
Well,
And
we don't
Honor
even know how
begins
we got
moving.
here. Where the hell
Honor
are we anyway?
Honor is actually going to, like, as soon as he says killing monsters, come with me, he's going to start crossing out of the room. Because I assume this is after our rest. He's going to start crossing out of the room and he's making a beeline for the secret staircase that leads down to the basement.
Okay. Werble, Beltic, as you guys are sitting there watching this all transpire, you notice that the fog outside went from a lesser thickness to a more solidified type of fog.
Okay, so it's kind of like back full on right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you think that Thrak and Karan might have got caught into the mist?
Right.
I guess
think,
we're on our own now.
Yeah, I don't think these two are gonna be coming back anytime soon. So new faces. I can see a dark elf, a wood elf, and a cousin, a forest gnome. I can only assume that you guys are not from here either. So, yeah, excuse my friend here. He's in a bit of a rush, and you know, we just been exploring this house, and we just found like upstairs there's a what is it, like a stairs, a chasm. It leads down, and apparently we heard some really I don't know, rituals, incantations, and we were just about to investigate that. So I guess we could use the help. Assuming you're here for the good reasons, if you know what I mean.
You have piqued my interest. Let's go.
Beltic kind of gets off his chair. It's not a big distance between the chair and the ground, hopefully. Otherwise, he has to actually go ahead and push off since he's not very tall, even by gnomish standards. And he goes ahead and kind of eyes everyone in the party up and down. As for him, he's much thinner than you would expect even someone of gnomish standards to be. His cheeks are kind of sunken in. He's completely bald and gray, whether you're talking about skin or eye color. And he's like covered in dust and cobwebs at this point, which he has taken no attempt to get off of his very tight-fitting uniform. He kind of looks everyone up and down. He's a little bit suspicious when he sees a drow amongst them. Being from the Underdark, he has understanding of Drow's reputation, so he doesn't even attempt to hide his body language of like he's not trying to get close to the Drow, but he just kind of looks at the party. He goes, "We need to catch up with Honor. He's going to go in there without us if we don't." And then he goes ahead and starts following after Honor, so that way Honor will have some backup.
And like I follow Beltic, and as I kind of like I'm crossing you guys, I go oh, and you can call me War, by the way. I'm sorry if I didn't introduce myself properly. This place will do that to you, trust me. And you, and then I look at Gazelle. I'm watching you. I got my eyes on you. And then I'll follow I'll follow Honor upstairs, I guess.
What do you look like?
Oh yeah, and it's basically I'm a deep gnome, so I would have like grayish skin, small stature, but like my clothes and like I have like kind of like I pretty much look like the picture you see if you zoom in. So I have like a tall hat, and I look very very grim. Like don't even think you can catch a smile on my face in like except for like a smirk when I think I'm saying something funny. But otherwise very grim, kind of like doomsayer type of personality, and very dark clothing, very yeah, and just like right now I'm in a rush going upstairs.
I kind of say to myself, those guys aren't from here.
We're not, but we could be.
That's what I'm trying to say. You look like you might be from here.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're implying, says the extensively gaunt, looks halfway down death's door, deep gnome.
Yeah, Mr. Covered in Cobwebs.
Yeah, just like I don't know what you're implying by that.
Well, Ella's just pretty much excited for adventure, so she's all gung-ho about it. She's not even really saying anything. She's already heading down the stairs.
And also, Beltic kind of takes a bit of an interest in seeing another gnome that's like a service gnome. He's heard of the existence of like rock gnomes and forest gnomes, but he's never actually seen one. So it's kind of like, oh, so they do exist, kind of thing.
Yeah, of course they do.
I've never seen one before. It's like, seeing an alternate version of like yourself, except they look cheerful.
So I'll move toward the stairs, but I'm gonna kind of move in stealthy, trying not to attract attention to myself.
Honor continues walking forward. He's average height, blonde hair, green eyes. His chainmail, you can clearly see that he has the Order of the Gauntlet emblazoned on his chainmail that he's wearing. And as Beltic is next to him, he says, "There'll be time for talk later. We need to purge this place of evil, and then we can dispense with pleasantries." As he continues walking towards the secret room.
You notice that they're going up the staircase as they're walking to the secret room.
I think I'm sneaking behind everyone.
And Honor, I mean, I'm kind of like eager myself, but we should still be careful, right?
Honor kind of gives a sidelong glance to Werwol and he goes, "Fine." And as he does that, he clutches a amulet underneath him and mouths some words. "And I'm going to cast protection from evil on myself."
Gonna ready my shield, get my longsword out.
Nunchucks are coming out.
And I'm going to be casting Mage Armor on myself.
I ready my longbow.
I ready my silver dagger.
Beltic looks to the rest of the party members and says, "We usually have an order about who goes in first and last and whatnot, but where would all of you like to stand?"
Oh, actually, I ready my rapier, my silver rapier. And
BRB phone.
I just step off to the side like, I will go near the back.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd go near the back too, because I have some healing ability, so it'd be best if I try and stay alive as long as possible.
As long as no one's checking the doors, that's my job. And he kind of shoots a glance around, making sure no one's trying to take his one job that he feels he's been doing a good job at.
And then I kind of like raise my shield and say I should probably go first.
Okay, back.
Beltic does a cursory glance quickly over the secret door, seeing if anything's changed or if there's anything that looks like it's been moved or altered in any way.
Nope, nothing's changed.
Okay, he cautiously kind of pushes the door open just in case he's wrong. And once it's good, he kind of moves out of the way and gives like an arm gesture saying like, right this way.
Honor is the first one through.
I'll follow Honor.
And I will follow Herbal.
1 second, guys.
Man, I'm ready to smash things up.
Let's be prepared. We know that those rituals may have been fake, but who knows what they were, what these cultists were dealing with, or what brought their end about, if they ever met their end.
Cultists?
Oh yes. Kind of looks at the rest of them. Yes, you are not aware. He first starts to take a book out of his pack. Then he kind of looks at Honor and he puts it back and closes the pack and says, yes, the individuals here were messing with dark powers that should not be messed with. But the powers were fake, we believe." And Verbal just kind of nodding and making sure he's not upsetting Honor or doing his best not to.
Honor is still moving through everything and down the steps. He's not even kind of looking back at this point, and he says, "The evil cultists that lived here killed 2 children and fed it to something down in the basement. We've been tasked to eradicate whatever is living down there."
Gazelt will just kind of raise an eyebrow and say, intriguing, and follow after. Probably, what, 4th from the back?
And I just say, yeah, this place is a shithole, but I think we might find some clues, and that's what I'm after.
Maybe even some connection to Strahd, more than just the letter we found.
Yeah.
Connection to who? Gazelt asks.
Oh man.
How long have you been here?
About maybe 30 minutes in
Long
this
enough
place.
to get directions from the inn?
Probably about 6 hours
Oh, okay, close
from
enough.
all the walking and stuff.
Wow, that's quite a long time to be here and still not have heard the name of the Devil Strahd.
Well, let me break it down for you. Like, you're in some sort of place, a really, like, not a nice place, and you're trapped here, and we're trying to find a way to get out, apparently. And the guy who's running this place, who's kind of like calling the shots, his name is Strahd, and apparently he's very powerful and very mean, and he runs the show around here. So that's
Well, I don't recognize any of the landmarks. I don't recognize the sky or the stars, anything in here.
and neither do I.
We're clearly removed from Faerun. Wait, are all of you from Faerun?
Gazelt is.
I don't know what you mean by Faerun.
I'm from Faerun.
What's
Me,
your
Forgotten
hometown?
Realms.
I am from the woods of Cormanther.
Oh,
Well, seeing the Harper, I suspected, but it's safer to not suspect anything in this land, and to keep your eye on anything you can't trust. And he kind of looks at the 3 new people, a little bit worried that one of them's at his back, but there's not much he can do about it in a tight-fitting staircase, so he kind of has to accept it, even if he doesn't like it.
So who's first in the marching order?
I am. Honor is.
and then I follow.
Then it's Beltic.
And I
I
think
fight
I'll
from
go
a
next
distance,
after.
so I'll go last.
Yeah, I'll go after Beltic.
As you guys are making your way down the staircase, you hear the chanting get louder and louder.
When I come to that intersection that I'm at, where do I hear the chanting getting louder more? To the north of me or to the south of me?
To the south.
Honor immediately moves towards the south, his great sword drawn, his eyes steely as he's just forging ahead.
All right, hold that thought real quick.
Oh snap!
That's creepy.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if I could discern anything, but I'm guessing I can't from what I hear.
Well, it's just right now we're in a tight space, so there's room for Honor and me, and then there's a staircase. So I think we're gonna, like, as we move, there'll be room for you to kind of like move in.
Well, Beltic will just stay as close as possible, making sure to not lose sight of the rest of the party. He's kind of just on the staircase right now, I guess, just waiting to come in with his nunchucks drawn.
See what I mean? Okay, so you guys.
Indeed, I do. Is there any like doors or anything we can see here?
Like, do you see in front of me?
Honor, you see, Orbital, you see like a corridor going off to your left.
Okay.
And in Honor, you see a couple of corridors in front of you.
A couple of corridors. How many?
3.
Is it okay if I move my my guy up a little bit?
Yes, you may.
So there's one. I look down both directions. What do I see?
Let's let everyone else get set up.
I'm right behind him. I follow Honor wherever he goes. My shield drawn.
There we go.
I'm also sort of listening. Where's the chanting coming from the most?
It appears to be coming from the south. So, downwards.
Alright.
These corridors you see go to left and right, Honor, and you see a couple doors.
I am going to ignore them at the moment and keep heading south to where the chanting is coming from.
Beltic catches up with him and says, would you like for me to stealth forward and report what I see first?
Honor kind of stops mid-march, his eyes still looking down to the south, and goes, "Very well, but be quick."
And with that, Beltic will kind of do his best to stealth forward. What is the material that we're surrounded by, like in the halls? Like, is it made of stone or mud or dirt, or like what is it made of?
The hallways tend to be definitely stone and mud, and there's wooden pillars, like posts. They basically hold the corridors in place. And
So,
yeah.
So is it made of enough stone for my stone camouflage to apply here?
Yes.
Okay, then I will go ahead and take a stealth check to move forward with advantage with my stone camouflage. Just kind of looking in each place quickly to see if I can see anything that's obviously a threat or a benefit to us.
Okay, which way do you go?
I just kind of keep going down the hallway, looking back at the group if they wave me in, but otherwise I'm just going to keep going straight down for now to the south.
Okay. In front of you, you see a dining hall. It looks like a plain wooden table flanked by long benches. You see humanoid bones lie strewn in the dirt floor, covered in mold. And in the middle of the south wall is a darkened alcove.
Okay. With that, I get.
Oh, I'm sorry. You also see alcoves to the left, to your east, and to your west.
Okay. I'll go ahead and go back to Honor and the rest of the party and go ahead and let them know what I found. That I've seen those alcoves and the dining area that's filled with mold and other decrepitness.
Malcari, is that how you say your name?
Yes.
You notice that there is a hallway that goes to the left behind you, and then a corridor that goes to the right with a couple open, looks like slabs, like a crypt.
So I whisper that to those in front of me.
Is there a name on the crypt?
Do I read any symbols?
I'll be passing the whisper of as I go.
So do I.
The chanting is coming from the south, right? Is it coming from the dining room, or is it coming further from the dining room?
Further from the dining room.
At this point, I am going to start pinging with divine sense. Do I sense anything evil or out of the ordinary?
You are blinded for a brief second as you feel the evil penetrate your skull.
Honor kind of reels back from it and kind of clutches his eyes. Ah! And then he kind of settles himself up and looks back towards the dining room.
What's going on? Honor.
Beltic gets ready to catch Honor just in case he falls, because he's actually worried for a second with how violently he reacts.
What
This
happened?
place is pure evil. This place needs to be, everything here needs to be exterminated. There's probably more than one thing down here.
Yeah,
Be on your guard.
That's not any news, though.
So burn it down.
All right, let's.
Would that be an answer that would work, Honor? Could we just perhaps burn the place and leave?
With this stone, I don't think anything will burn. It's mostly, we've given our word to dispatch the evil here personally.
We
I
need
will
to
see
find the
to
clues.
it that it's made, done.
Oh yes, and now that I think there's mist outside, we can't leave in this hour.
And there's that.
Honor is going to move into the dining room, the mold-strewn dining room.
Yeah, let's move up ahead. We're like all tightened up here. This is a bad spot.
Okay. As you do that, Honor, freeze. Freeze.
Uh-oh.
That's not something I want to hear the DM say.
Get used to it.
Well, Beltic's about to feel real stupid if he missed something.
Ella, I'm going to place you at the door, at the entrance there, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved up to make room for her.
All right.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me, sorry.
Yeah. So as you are walking in, Honor, you are immediately attacked by a creature.
Okay. As the creature attacks me, I go, "There's something here!" And I yell as I draw my great sword to it.
Creature looks to be very snake-like with tentacles and a beak.
Okay.
And
They don't hit me.
Would Beltic have anything?
At this point, let's go ahead and do initiative.
Okay, guys. What? When you roll initiative, click on your token, and then there should be like a macro menu that I made. By the way, Ryan, these are new. And then you can go ahead and click initiative. But somehow, I think these are old initiative, right? Because I haven't. Or
I just rolled by.
Sorry,
Mine
I'm
was a
reloading
new
my
one.
screen.
okay, good. But if we roll initiative, it's gonna refresh anyway, so that's good.
Well, snakes with tentacles and beaks. What could possibly go wrong?
All right, Malkari.
So I have dark vision. Can I see this thing past all these people?
From your point of view, I don't think you could see it.
Okay.
Because you probably see me, right? And then that's it.
Yeah. So, anything else, Malkari?
Oh, I can see. Yeah, Warble. I can't see past you. One square past you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move up a couple squares.
Okay, go ahead and move.
So yeah, I still can't see anything. So I'm gonna hold my action. Ready my bow.
Zelt.
I also can't see much past Warble, so I am going to hold my position and ready ray of frost.
Okay. Ella.
Can I see past Warble?
If you step into the room, you can see it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and step into the room. Would you mind moving my character? Because I'm not sure which way the room is.
Down one.
Okay. It's south. Can you see it now?
Yeah, thank you. Would I be able to see it well enough to cast an attack?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you is your map completely black?
No, not completely. I mean, there's some,
Can you see
Jags.
this creature?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's got low light vision.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Chill Touch.
Oh, something went wrong there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
I
happened
think
there.
it does that sometimes. If you leave that sheet and then go back to it, I think it might work. I think I've seen this before.
Okay.
Okay, try it now.
Or not.
Macro might be off.
Yeah, I've seen it do things like this before, and I thought if you left the sheet it would fix it, but maybe it's something else.
I could try refreshing and see if that works.
Yeah,
You
just-
you can probably delete the ability from your attack, and maybe you can kind of like redo the redrag it from the compendium.
yeah.
Okay, I'll give that a try.
Okay.
I didn't mean to click it.
Like we did run into like some difficulties when we imported the character sheet, so it's possible few things went wrong.
No worries.
That's why I love my macros.
You made like custom ones?
Well, I always make macros for all just plain dice rolls, and you can add whatever as necessary.
Yeah, I find that usually like kind of like linking the abilities from the compendium works pretty well usually.
Ella, I'm gonna roll for you. Oh, there you go.
Nice, it
21.
works.
Worth the wait.
Yep,
Yeah.
21 hits. Just roll D
Okay.
damage.
Or just click on the yeah.
Okay. You hear this creature hiss when you hit it.
Oh, and it shouldn't be able to heal.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and end that there.
Okay. Beltic.
Okay, Beltic seeing this creature. First of all, does Beltic have any idea what this creature even is?
Make me an Arcana.
Three, so I know exactly what it is, right?
Some snake thingy.
You got it. So the snake a chicken a puss, I'm gonna go ahead and move up to it,
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and start off by trying to hit it with my nunchucks and give it an unarmed strike.
Hit it like you mean it.
Okay, 17 for the nunchucks and 15 for the unarmed strike.
That will hit. Both hits.
Okay, minimum damage on both, so 4 damage on both. So I lightly tap him with my nunchucks and fist respectively.
You definitely lunge in the skin, the skin of the snake creature, and it's definitely wounded, and it responds in kind.
I was actually just about to say, could I spend a key point to do a patient defense?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so yeah, Beltic, after he does that, he sees it's reeling up to get him, and he goes ahead and kind of gets low, and he's kind of bouncing around a little bit.
And what's patient defense at?
It goes ahead and makes it so I take a full defense. So he has disadvantage to his attack rolls, and I have advantage to my saving throws,
Okay.
as long as they're things I can see.
All right, that will miss, I believe.
Yep, Beltic like nimbly kind of rolls out of the way of the tentacle.
Okay. Warble.
Alright, I'm going to move right next to it. Here. And I'm going to attack it with my one-handed longsword.
Okay.
Wow. That probably misses, so I'm going to...
Probably. That's a natural.
Alright, I'm going to end
That
my turn
sucks.
right there.
You swing and you miss, and you hit the corner of the stone. Honor.
Great sword attack.
Thanks, man. Don't be an ass.
15 versus its AC.
That will hit. For
8 points of slashing damage.
It's definitely bloodied, like it's on its last legs. Valkyrie.
So can I force my way past these two folks in the hall?
Yes, you can squeeze through into the
Okay.
room.
So now I'm going to place a hunter's mark on that, whatever that creature is, and then I'm going to shoot it with my bow.
All right. And then go ahead and take your attack.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That
Smoked
is,
it.
Nice.
That's what we're looking for.
that is not
Smoked
a
it.
true one.
Yeah, opposites attract.
You immediately put an arrow through its head, and the arrow goes through the head and out the backside of the head, and the creature slumps over dead.
Alright, I kind of nod. Like, I'm impressive. That's a good shot.
I look at him and say, "Really?"
No, I mean, it's a good shot. It was a good shot. Probably lucky, but it was a good shot.
Beltic goes over and starts to inspect the body and also the wound that finished it off, looking at how cleanly the arrow just kind of went through the skull. And he doesn't say anything back, but he kind of has a nod of approval, like, okay, that was good. That was actually quite impressive. He just doesn't want to admit it out loud.
I'll come rushing in behind everyone. They like, so did I miss anything important?
You just missed the squidkin puss.
Honor is going to move to inspect the moldy corpse that's on the table. Do I need to roll for anything on that?
Sorry.
That's
It'd be
my
a
additional
DP.
D6 that I didn't need.
So Ryan, did you catch that Honor was inspecting the corpse?
Yes, I was
Okay,
waiting
sorry.
for a medicine check. Go ahead and make a medicine check, Honor.
All right, medicine. 12.
You're not sure how the creature died, but there's a lot of mold covering the body.
And it is a humanoid corpse, right?
Correct.
The chair south.
Beltic, he'd actually like to take a crack at the body too, if at all possible, just because it's kind of one of his specialties.
Good roll, Beltic.
Okay.
I told you it was one of his specialties, and apparently the game backs me up.
Beltic, you think this creature was consumed by some sort of mold, brownish mold?
So Beltic was about to start just like ripping the thing open to kind of see what its insides were, and stops like right before, and he looks at everyone. And he goes, "Everyone, don't touch any mold." And he kind of moves back. This creature was consumed by it. That's what brought about its death.
So you should beware of spores.
And Beltic will
Maybe you should burn it.
Beltic will first go ahead and pull like his guy like up over his mouth, just because he doesn't want to be breathing in whatever the heck consumed that thing. And kind of looks to the rest of the party to see what they're thinking at this point when it comes to dealing with this body and also mold in general.
Yeah, burn it.
Yeah, I just think. Well, maybe I don't.
What kind of knowledge would I have being from the Underdark?
You know that mold tends to burn up when it is burned alive or burned, with a torch.
Kill it with fire. Tracking.
Well, since Beltic sees that everyone seems to be, for the most part, in agreement with this, he goes ahead and I assume someone at this point has a torch out, so he kind of asks to be handed the torch, tells everyone they should probably, back up a bit, and goes ahead and lights this thing, getting the whole table.
Yeah, I'll hand him one because I'll be happy to get rid of some of my burden.
As you light this, the room is consumed with smoke.
Luckily, I picked that guy up over my mouth, I guess. Do we need to make any kind of saves?
There's no save needed, but your vision is obscured for the time being.
Honor started to move south where the weird voice is still coming from, I assume, and he gets to what looks to be a corridor, or oh, it's a corridor and it leads off like that.
Yep, hang on 1 second, Honor.
Alright, I'll move behind you.
And I'll take up my position in the marching order as well. When it comes to the smoke, does it seem to be kind of venting out of the room at all, or is it just kind of going to be trapped in this room?
It seems to just stay in the room, and then it dissipates after a few minutes.
Okay, so at least we won't have to run through a smoke-filled room if we need to make a quick exit. Sounds good. And as we're going, Beltic just wants to kind of keep a good lookout for any kind of mold.
All right, Honor. Go ahead and make your move.
Move down into that corridor. Is that like a door or something in front of me, or is it just?
It goes to the left here.
All right. Honor continues moving down.
Oh, stop there.
So I pull a flat stone from my pocket and rub the burr off the tip of the arrow that I fired. Put it back inside my quiver.
And Beltic watches as the arrow's being worked with, since he's unfamiliar with how bow and arrow sets actually really work, and seeing how smoothly that one pulled that kill off, he's rather curious to watch like how the arrow is sharpened and whatnot.
Honor, Warble, you guys, as you round the corridor, you see these creatures come out of the ground.
Oh shit.
Okay, so they're coming out of the ground, and I sing more foul beasts as I ready.
Okay. 3 attacks on you as a surprise.
If they are undead, they have disadvantage.
All right, 3 misses.
Nice.
All right. Let's keep the initiative for the time being. So we'll go to the top of the order with Malkari.
Do
Okay,
we
I'll
hear
move
the
down.
sounds of battle?
I would have turned around and like called like undead to the rest of the group as soon as I saw them.
Okay, just making sure we know. Otherwise, it's just like, oh, let's go ahead and slowly follow.
So undead are my favorite enemy, so I'm going to be very aggressive.
So they pulled up from the ground, but they're now fully up on the, like they're not still half submerged in the ground, right?
Malkari, you are up.
Yeah, so can I see them from here?
It's tough to see them because of the hard corner. You can see the one over here.
Okay, so I'm going to move my hunter's mark to him and fire.
All right.
It's an 18 hit. That's
That
8
will definitely hit.
plus 4, so 12 total. And what am I looking at?
You see this creature that's very gaunt in appearance. And you've seen these things before as ghouls.
So I yell behind me, ghouls, be wary of their scratch. I'm done.
Gazelle, you're up.
Alright, so I'm going to move up until I can see.
You probably would have a tough time in that square because of
Yeah, I'm just kind of going square by square. I pretty much can only see that I can move forward, right?
I'm a skinny little elf.
Oh, lovely. Well, I've already walked myself into this far, and I guess I will shocking grasp one of the. I guess the one on the right.
Okay. No, I'll miss.
Of course. He will give off some sort of Underdark curse, swear word, and just that'll be the end of it.
All right. Ella, you're up.
Sorry, just 1 second. I'm just going through and fixing my spells.
No problem.
Um, is there room for me to move in there? Or move to where everyone's seeing these creatures?
It's a really tight squeeze where everyone is currently. Make me an insight check. Actually, a perception check. Okay. You hear the noise of combat, but it's mainly coming from in front of you.
Hey Ryan, can I talk when it's not my turn?
As long as it's like a short statement.
I turn behind me to Werble and I say, move back. We can draw them into the corridor in single file.
Okay, that's it.
Can I give Bardic Inspiration to Malik?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well then I do that, and I try to move next to the entrance. Not try to squeeze in, but just near the door.
Okay.
Who'd you give that to?
Mallory?
Thank you. I really do like bards.
Thank you.
Anything else?
I'll ready my silvered rapier and my poison spray. If but I mean they're kind of already ready.
Okay,
So
no problem.
yeah.
Beltic.
Okay, Beltic seems to have an understanding that there's no real room for him to get in there, and as a melee fighter, that's not a good position to be. So he just says, "Get them through here, and I'll take care of the rest." And he goes ahead and moves beside the door, so that way, if any of them come through, he's just ready to go ahead and give them a punch.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah, just move, and I won't ready my action for now. I'll just take a dodge action. So yeah, I'm just if I get attacked by anything, they have disadvantage, and I have advantage on saving throws, and that'll end my turn.
All right. Funny enough, you readied an action.
Oh hey.
Ella, your readied action will go off as well.
Okay, great.
That will miss.
Lame.
And for me, I was going to ready, but I decided to do a patient defense instead. That's what I locked in with. So now I wish I did. I wish not patient sentiments. I did a dodge action. I wish I had readied an action now, but no, I just have dodge on.
Sorry, it's a save.
Ooh.
Nice. So it takes 3 points of poison. Oh, it's immune. Never mind.
Gets hit in
Hold
the
on.
face and breathes it in like perfume.
Horrible.
That's what I get for changing it up.
Um.
Don't feed the
Oh
animals.
wait, sorry, Warble. I forgot to do my other attacks.
Okay, no problem.
We'll go for Beltic on the claw.
Luckily, I took that dodge because otherwise that would have hit me pretty good. But it will miss.
Yep. And then honor the 3 on you.
14 misses. 12 misses. And 17 will hit. Except I use my reaction to throw up a shield.
There. Okay. Now it is your turn, Warble.
Can I, because I have a shield and a longsword, can I, like, take my one end longsword and grab it with the hand with my shield, and then have a free hand to cast a spell?
I think you have to have a Warcaster.
Okay.
Well,
Or otherwise, like, could I drop, for example, my one-handed weapon and then, like, cast a spell with a free hand?
correct. I
Okay.
think that's what I would do.
Okay. Like, I kind of, like, drop my sword on the ground. I will cast Chill Touch on... Is there any... Because right now I can see two. I can see this one, and is there anyone that seems to be injured? I think there's one of them that got hit, right? This one, okay. So I'm gonna
No,
cast...
that was me. I was pointing out that there's one right over here, there's one right over here, and there's one over there. I'm surrounded by 3 of them, so.
Yeah, and I see one in the back as well. I just want to see if there's one that's injured, or more injured than the other ones. Because I don't remember if you...
Or the one on the left of honor is.
Okay, so like that one, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on that one.
Okay. That will hit.
Or 5. And I'm going to move back. Like, I guess all the way here. And I will end my turn there.
Okay. Honor, you're up.
I will use my action to disengage, and I will move back. Can I move back? Someone's right behind me, correct?
I think I was right behind you, and then there should be like an empty space there.
Because I wanted to move one more space back so that there's just that one corridor there in front of me.
Yeah, like an idiot, I actually ended up walking all the way into the room.
So if you move one more back in the room, you'll be right at the door. Because I'm going to move back behind Warble.
Okay, so where I'm at right now? And I turn and look back at the room and see that there's one in the room, and I say, there's 4 more coming, prepare yourselves. And I guard the door, pretty much.
Alright. Anything else?
I end my turn after that.
Malcuri.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out of his way, but I still want to be able to shoot this guy in the room. So I'm gonna leap up onto this table here, and then jump over Werble, and then land behind him. And I should still be able to see everything in this room.
All right.
And then I'll shoot the one right here. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to him and then shoot him.
Okay, go ahead and
18,
you'll hit.
that's 11,
Definitely looks
plus 4,
Bring in the demuge.
done.
Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Gazelt.
I'm gonna try again for shocking grasp on the one in the middle, and assuming I hit, I'll step back.
Okay. That will miss.
Yeah, unfortunately. So I'm gonna stay put.
Okay, Ella.
I'm gonna attack with my chill touch.
That will miss.
I'm just not having the best of luck.
You and me both.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use a bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Beltic.
Okay. Beltic.
Okay, so Beltic, he hears the inspiring words of, punch him. So, he's feeling that bardic inspiration. He has his nunchucks drawn. He went ahead and dodged those creatures that came in and tried to go ahead and lash out at him. So now he takes a strike at it with his nunchucks and fists, and then I'll see if I want to use bardic inspiration. Okay, yeah, no, he's not going to use the bardic inspiration yet, so I'll hold off on that. But yeah, the nunchucks are 21, so I'm guessing that hits. I'm guessing a 6 with an unarmed strike will miss.
All right. 21 will hit, and that will kill the ghoul.
Okay, so with that thing gone, he'll go ahead and, well, I should already be beside Honor. I will go ahead and, yeah, I'll end my turn with that. I won't take any high points usage yet.
Okay. The ghoul will go. $23 will hit. For 7. 17 will hit for 7. Actually, that would knock you down on the first attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's that going for? Me?
So you're in death save mode.
Yay!
Can Honor see where he is from Honor's position?
He's adjacent to you. And
Okay,
then
good,
the-
so someone knows.
Yeah, third ghoul is gonna step over and attack you, Honor. Um, 17 will, or 15 will, 10 will miss you. Okay, Werble.
All right. Somehow I can't see the. Okay, now I can see it. Oh boy. So I see this one And I'm going to chill touch it. And I'm going to use my my inspiration on that actually.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a second roll.
D6, right?
No, inspiration's a roll with advantage.
It just gives me advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, because like even with advantage, like I miss. Okay, so it's
Well,
not.
you didn't declare. You didn't declare before the attack, so I can let you roll an attack.
Okay, cool. I'll take it.
There you go.
Awesome.
That will hit.
Okay, so like DM inspiration doesn't work like bardic inspiration. Okay, I got it.
Correct.
Yeah, DM inspiration is advantage. Bardic inspiration is roll a d6 on top of it.
All right. So it's good. It's cool that they stack actually. And then that's a 6 necrotic damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that'll be the end of my turn.
Honor.
I think he's holding his baby and watching. So.
I can roll for him.
Okay. Yeah.
Boom.
Nice.
That's what we're looking for.
Ryan with the rolls.
Melcari, you're up.
Okay, so I can't seem to see anything except for like 30 degrees in this room. I don't know what that's about.
It's the post on the sides of the walls.
Yeah, it's because the way the doors are, I can't see much either, but.
Adds to the difficulty of the encounter.
Yep.
So I'm just going to move until I can see one of these things. Is there one right here?
There was.
But there's not now? I can move into that square?
Okay, go ahead.
If I can move. Yeah, now I can see. I'm going to shoot this one. I'm going to move my hunter's mark and shoot. Damn. And that's an additional
Nice.
4 on that, 14.
Alright, you killed this one here.
Good job.
Anything
Ranger
else?
taking care of all of them.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, everybody bitches about Ranger. They are not correct. At least at lower levels.
Giselle, you're up.
Yay, that's one.
Nice.
Ella, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and move into the room.
Okay.
Oh god, that's even worse.
That's where the opening is. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
You would probably have a tough time going through the creature. So you could probably move here.
Oh, sorry, go ahead again. Okay, so I can see the creature though.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attack the creature with my chill touch.
All right, go ahead. No hit. For 6.
Yay!
So
Beltic.
undead are my favorite enemy. Can I make a comment during battle?
I believe favorite enemy gives you advantage on like skill checks and like knowing the characteristics.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something in the middle of our combat. Out of
Yeah, you
turn,
can.
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, necrotic energy is not normally going to hurt undead?
With this particular creature, it does affect it.
Also, it says that if I hit an undead target with it, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Good to know. Beltic.
Okay, Beltic's gonna go ahead and move in until he can see something and go ahead and start swinging and punching.
All right. You'll be taking an opportunity attack if you step in there.
Would I be able to see
Actually,
it from?
I'm sorry. No, my mistake. You wouldn't because of the hard cover.
Okay, so yeah, when he sees that, he kind of goes ahead and gives a smile, knowing that he killed the last one with the nunchucks, and is gonna go ahead and swing his nunchucks and take a punch. Then I'll see if I need to use the bardic inspiration or not.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm back. Sorry, my speakers weren't on. All right, what have I missed?
Nothing. I think you killed one.
You definitely killed it.
Cool, awesome.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna hold off on bardic inspiration and go ahead. And I think both those are probably gonna hit.
Yeah. Well, you did enough damage to kill it.
So yeah, he goes ahead and with a 1-2 combo of hitting it in the stomach with the nunchucks to double it over and doing a kind of uppercut jump move, goes ahead and knocks this thing on flat on the ground, and it steeps his breathing. So he looks back to any others that he can find around here and gets ready to keep fighting. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Well, we're out of combat at this point. We're going to take a quick 10-minute bio break.
Yeah, agreed.
Sounds good.
I just timed it horribly.
It's okay though. We survived.
Yeah, we did really well. Beltic still isn't knocked out. It's impressive.
Well, mostly survived anyway.
Oh, you're
yes,
alive,
true.
man. You're alive. You're alive.
Unconscious initially at the coming out of the combat, but yeah, alive, mostly.
Alright, I'll BRB. Alright. So not too bad as of right now. Everybody's alive. I'm back as well, Michael.
Sounds good. I didn't even have to use my temporary hit points last fight. Beltic's really coming into his own, finally getting some kill hits, finally
Yeah.
going ahead and getting temporary hit points off of them. I've only had to use 1 point of Kai, so I'm looking really good. By now, usually we'd have to take a full-on break for Beltic to not die.
Yeah,
Speaking
things
of
are-
that, what is the long rest, short rest time period?
1
It's
hour
1
and
hour.
8.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, if we do decide at any point to take a short rest, it wouldn't hurt Beltic just to go ahead and get that Kai point back, because I have to spend 30 minutes of a long rest meditating to get my Kai back. But I still have 2 more, so I'm not in desperate need yet. And I believe Ella is used all her bardic inspirations until she takes a long rest. So when we realize we
guys,
may be getting close.
Sorry for interrupting, but I have to get off now. I'm sorry I have to cut it short, but it's already 2 o'clock, so I need to get off. My apologies.
No worries, man.
Understood.
I'll
See you
let-
guys
I'll let
hopefully
Ryan
next
know.
week.
All right,
Alright,
take
cool.
it easy.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm back, guys.
All right. We lost Salmon. Had to go probably because of baby reason.
Okay.
So we can have him kind of like back of the bus, the party type of thing.
Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just wait on Ella, and then I think we'll go.
All right.
Maybe finally Beltic can convince Honor to go ahead and let him stealth up ahead.
There we are.
All right. So if that's not already done, I want to medicine check Gazelle to try and stabilize him if he's not already stabilized.
I could probably go to about 4:30, guys.
Sounds good.
So we could probably
That
go
works for me.
the rate we're going. I wouldn't be surprised if we finish the death house today.
Woo! Finish Death House hype.
Hype.
Woot!
All right. Shall we continue?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So who's in front right now?
Me.
Do you well actually is your stealth any good, Werble?
Absolutely not.
Would you like me to take lead?
It's up to you.
I'll go ahead and take lead. We should, but the two of us should probably. You can remain back here a little, just a few steps behind me, but we should both stealth. Our complexion helps in these kind of situations, assuming the walls are still made of the stonework.
Right. Actually, that yeah, I forgot about that.
Because yeah, we have advantage on stealth checks as long as we're around like a natural, like rocky looking setting. And if this, since all this stuff is made of rock, yeah, we have advantage on these stealth. So I was thinking I'd probably take a few steps forward, go ahead and kind of scout out any paths we want to do. If I run into trouble, I can go ahead and take care of myself, and everyone can run in, or I can lure them back.
All right. Take All right. Let me just explore the end of this hall, and then. Okay. There's a passage here, and I thought there was a passage back.
Yeah.
So
there's, there's a passage to the straight ahead, and then a passage to the left and right. Ella, you hear the chanting coming from this corridor.
Okay, I'm going to voice that to everyone else. Tell them I hear it coming from this direction.
Okay, with that information in mind, Beltic kind of looks to everyone to see if they're ready. And if we are all ready, then he'll stealth over there. But knowing that one of us was recently knocked unconscious, he's not sure if we're planning on taking a short rest or not.
Now let's go ahead. Go go first. Take a look, and then let us know what you see.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'll just keep holding down the floor.
Okay, when Beltic goes, he'd like to do a stealth check just to be safe.
Okay.
Well, I think Gazelle is he's not making save anymore, right? He's conscious, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I think I'm doing pretty well on my stealth. I get there, I kind of look, and I can see I can go left and right, and I kind of motion that Werble, seeing which way he wants me to go check. Or actually, can I tell which way the chanting's coming from here?
Make me
Like
a
which-
perception.
22.
You think it's coming from this corridor?
Okay, then Beltic will keep stealthing his way along that way.
Alright, you see a staircase going down.
I'll go ahead and like go around the corner, and as long as we're able to sing, I'm gonna go ahead and wave them all on.
So you wave at me?
Yeah, I like wave you like to come here, kind of thing, like because I just went around a corner and I came back to wave you over because I don't
Okay.
want to go too far from sight.
I'm gonna follow, but as I follow, I turn back to Ella and ask her if she has any healing potions she could hand to Gazelt.
I can go ahead and use my one of my healing spells on him.
Okay, go ahead.
And then I tell Beltic to wait for the rest of the party.
Will do.
I don't see them behind me.
I don't know where you went.
Nice, that puts me at full health. Gazelle will come awake with a deep gasp and just be like, and that is why I'm seeking more power to prevent this from happening again.
We're where I just pinged.
I don't think he can see that.
I can see the ping, but I don't know how you got there. The vision on this is too narrow. You can't actually see the walls.
I know.
So I don't know where there's doors and stuff.
You'll have to go down and then make a right. And then a left.
Or, yeah, there you go. Go back north. Till you get to the main intersection there. Take a left.
Oh, I can't take a left, can I?
Yeah, you can. Over here.
Oh,
More down.
oh. Yeah, now I can see in those directions I couldn't before. Maybe it was just slow to react.
There you go.
There we go.
You see Wurble, right?
I do.
Alright. Let's
And
wait.
Beltic's just around the corner. He kind of makes his presence known.
Yeah, let's wait the others.
Yeah, I hop back up and follow.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys to the basement.
And Beltic's keeping he's a good 10 feet ahead of everyone at this point, just keeping his stealth as much as he needs, as much as he possibly can.
Should the rest of us be stealthing as well?
Yes.
It's preferable, or at least keep a distance if you plan not to.
I'm invisible.
The thing is, it's I'm not very stealthy. I'm in chainmail, so
You can still roll, it just be at disadvantage.
Which will be neutral for you because you have stone camouflage.
yeah, but that would take care of the visual part. But then, there's a audio
The
part
noise.
still.
Yeah, true.
I would say that Ella is not very stealthy in here just because she can't see anything.
She has low light though, doesn't she?
Well, yeah, but she can barely see the walls and people in front of her.
So is it pitch in here? Pitch black?
So as you're walking down the stairs, Beltic, it turns to the right, and you see this room.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Should I reroll my stealth or? Can I?
No need to.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do a little bit of investigating still, see what I can go
Okay.
ahead and see.
Well, the chanting becomes very clear when you go into this room. You hear the voices say over and over again the following. He is the ancient, he is the land. He is the ancient, he is the land. He is the ancient, he is the land.
Did they? So besides becoming like understandable, uh, did they seem to in any way change like the pace that they're chanting or the volume or any of that, or do they seem unaware of me?
It seems to be in the pretty same pitch and pace.
And can I see? Can I see where the change is coming from? Like, can I see the people
You hear it
chanting? Or
coming from that direction.
okay, I still only hear them. Okay, I'm gonna keep stealthing and move that way. See if I can actually see who's chanting.
When you enter this room, you see a bunch of relics in each of the alcoves.
Can I do like a general like kind of knowledge check to see if I would know what any of them are or their significance?
That's what you see.
As long as I don't see like any enemies or anything, I kind of wave everyone in.
Alright, I'm coming in. Right behind Baltic.
And then the description of all the relics around to the right.
Okay. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay, Beltic is in love with this room right now. I mean, all these things sound like things that Beltic is gonna go ahead and be very tempted to throw into his bag, but he kind of he kind of like waits to see if anyone else does anything first, and if nobody does anything with them, considering he doesn't think that this cult knew what they were doing, he's not worried about them being cursed or anything, so he's just gonna start shoving them in his bag if no one does anything in like the next minute.
Well, in Gazelle's case, there's only so much of the room he can see right now.
Go ahead and move yourselves into the room if you'd like. Ella, when you get to there, you see what appears to be a portcullis at the bottom here. And it looks like a tunnel is sloping downwards at a 20-degree angle.
I reiterate that to everybody.
Is that where the sound's coming from?
Yes.
Is the portcullis closed?
It does look like it's closed.
And does it look like as old and decrepit as everything we've seen so far, or is it like still sturdy looking?
It definitely looks rusty.
Is there like a switch or something to open and close it? Like a wheel to turn or something to crank it up and down or something?
Make me perception to look for the switch. You think it's on the other side of the wall.
So this may be opened, but I don't think the switch is on this side of the wall. I think it's on the other side. So is there another way in? Is that the only, I don't know, entrance that we see? No windows or anything like that?
Eventually, I want to go down like here, and while being very careful and inspecting for possible traps and everything like that.
Would there be any way to fit through it? Like through the bars?
You'd have to forcibly lift it, probably.
Do we think that dismantling it would be possible?
Or lifting it?
Not from where you guys are located. Warble, as you were walking, you see the corridor take a right and then a left. 10 feet away.
Okay. Guys, I have a corridor here. Beltic, you want to check it out?
You got it. And Beltic quickly goes and takes everything and throws it, all these little things, throws them in his bag real quick, and then goes ahead and gets to the front of the party again. Would you like me to re-roll stealth, or am I good still with the last result?
Beltic, as you turn and head that direction, you notice that there's a whole bunch of alcoves that have chains.
Do they?
And there's a lot of bones on the ground. Like, it looks like they've been here for a long time.
Can I tell what they're the bones of by looking at them?
Prisoners.
So, like, humanoids and stuff, then?
Correct.
Okay. Doesn't bother Beltic at all. He'll just kind of keep pushing forward at this point. But he'll go ahead and wave Verbal and the rest of the party, hopefully, on to at least the beginning of this portion of the hallway.
Alright.
He doesn't want to get too far out of sight, just in case.
Coming up.
And actually, before I go down it, I'd like to do a quick perception to see if I see any traps or anything down the hall.
Yeah, go ahead and make them.
Okay.
You don't think anything's trapped?
Okay, then Werble will walk down without, I mean not Werble, bleh. Beltic will walk down without fear. I'm not going to force Werble to go first. Werble will walk down without fear.
Alright, and I'm gonna follow a little bit behind you.
And I'm following close behind that.
When you get to there, Beltic, you see a skeleton on a wall, clad in tattered black robes. And you find a gold ring on one of its fingers.
Can I do a perception really quickly just to make sure, like, no bad juju, I pull the ring and, like, I fall through a trapdoor or something crazy?
You can make a perception to see if there's traps, or investigation.
Did you want it to be an investigation instead? I rolled the perception when you said perception.
Yeah, make an investigation. You feel like nothing's trapped in this room.
Okay, then I will go ahead and take the ring off his finger. I'll hold it up so everyone can see that, you know, I'm not like stealing stuff, but I grab it. I hold it up in the air so they see it. I want to put it in my pocket, but kind of give like them a glance, like, you know, you'll get your cut kind of thing. And in his robes, does he have like pockets or anything?
You don't seem to find any pockets.
Okay, and I'm guessing the robes are sized for like a human. They'd be way too big for me. But yeah, assuming that they're not going to fit me, you know, I was thinking to maybe use them as a disguise, but if they're too big, I'll just kind of leave them there and I'll keep pushing forward.
I have no idea where everyone is on the map, but if you could move my character to where they are. Thank you.
No problem. Oh, you're off the map. There you go.
So, was there no doors along the way, or it was just like...
Just alcoves.
Okay, then, yeah, Beltic kind of, he'll go back and tell everyone that he couldn't see any, like, exit from here.
So this is a dead end?
That appears to be the case.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So I kind of waved at everybody that we'll need to move back down.
And Beltic will go ahead and show the ring to Werble if he's curious to see in any more detail. And be like, I'll make sure that we all get our fair cut.
Yeah, let me see that for a sec.
He goes ahead and hands it over.
Alright, can I inspect the ring for any special
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to check it out as well with Arcana.
I have both. I have Arcana and Investigation. Which one do you prefer, Ryan?
Doesn't look to be magical.
Okay.
Good enough for me.
I gave it back to Beltic.
Yeah, Beltic will just for now go ahead and put it in his pocket, and if anybody asks, he does go ahead and reassure them that whatever we end up selling it for, everyone will get a fair cut.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, so we gotta backtrack into the other room.
Well, actually, Beltic kind of stops Werble and he goes, we maybe should look for secret doors. Remember, we've already found 2. Maybe I've missed something.
Right.
And Beltic will kind of move into one of those alcoves, get out of people's way, so everyone can kind of look to see if there's secret doors if they want to take a look. And he lets the rest of the members know, too, that we've already found 2 secret doors along throughout this house already, and it's possible that I've just missed one.
Save you time, there's no secret doors.
Oh, okay, so yeah, then once it's discovered that there's no secret doors, and Beltic is like, okay, and goes ahead with everyone else.
Alright, Warble. You see a 20 degree decline underneath.
Yeah. And like this is closed off, I guess.
Yeah.
How can we deal with that?
Well, would any of us be strong enough maybe to force it or break it in some way?
Would
Strange.
freezing the gate actually make it weak enough to break?
You
Are
would
these
definitely
the
need
stairs
to
we came
lift it
down?
up.
Is this what we came down?
Yes, that's where you came down from.
All right. I'm going to put my sword and shield aside. Going to go down the water and inspect this thing.
And Beltic will follow behind just in case anything goes wrong.
Gonna do a what would it be? Investigation? Perception?
Yeah. Investigation. When you get down to the portcullis, the chanting stops.
Guys,
Beltic pulls his nunchucks.
the chaining stops.
Gazelle mutters another Underdark swear phrase.
Alright, I try to peek in.
Okay. Horrible box text. The chanting stops as you peer into this 40-foot square room. The stone masonry is smooth and provides excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to a dark cave that heaped with refuse. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs lead up to dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling above a stone altar mounted in the dais. The altar is covered with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood.
Well, this place is not welcoming. Can I attempt to move some sort of the gate?
Make me a perception check. Okay. To the left of you over here, you see what appears to be a wheel.
On the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there rungs on the wheel?
You can't seem to wrap your arms around it, but maybe tie a rope, you can grab it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Can I lasso a rung and turn it?
Would Mage Hand help?
If it's strong enough.
Probably. You want to come up in here?
Yeah, I'll give that a shot.
All right. So I kind of like point the wheel to Gazelle, and then I step back to let him work.
5.
Alright, so yeah, I cast Mage Hand, which... Would that be sufficient?
Yeah. Make me a excuse me. Make me a thieves' tools check with advantage because you're using the rope to try to grab the handle and then pull it.
Rope or Mage Hand? Because I was planning on using Mage Hand.
Mage hand would do it.
Alright. Do I need to still roll for it?
Can you cast the spell real quick so I can see the description?
One sec.
Okay. The portcullis opens.
Sweet.
Beltic,
Now, to give you guys an idea about the water, it is 2 feet deep, so you would have half movement.
I'm gonna pass Gazelle, move
Yeah,
him
I
out
move
of the
out of the
way,
way. Yep,
and
I'll move out of the way.
kind of
Oh,
get up here on the stairs to try to get out of the water. And then I hand wave to come in.
I think Beltic will go in last since he's only 3 feet tall. He's a bit worried about 2 foot water.
Well, you saw me go through though. So you know that it would be. I would kind of like have water like almost up to my neck, but
Yeah, Beltic will. He'll follow. That altar's raised above the water, right?
Correct.
Yeah, Beltic's gonna try and get over to that altar and just get on it, so he's not like into his head in water, so he feels comfortable enough where he can swing his weapon around.
Is the water clear? Can we see into it?
It's very murky.
Don't like murky.
All right, Beltic. As soon as you step on the, as soon as you get to the top of the dais,
Well, here we go.
the chanting rises once more as you see several shapes appear on the ledges overlooking the room. Each resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. Where you expect to see faces or voids, one must die, they chant over and over. One must die, one must die, one must die.
oh, you should fit special, Beltic. They changed the lyrics just for you.
Yes, that seems to be the case, and Beltic like starts swinging his nunchucks around, ready for one of them to come at him or something. Since I'm close to the altar, can I see like any details that Werble didn't see beforehand?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Not a problem. I was just wondering, since I'm like on the altar now, is there any details I can make out that maybe Werble couldn't make out at a distance?
You see them to be shadowy figures.
Okay, I kind of like.
I want to chill touch one of them. Closest one.
Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. When you do the chill touch, see rumbling coming from the wall.
Whoa.
And you see a giant plant-like creature start to emerge from the wall.
Is it similar to the moss that was on the one body?
Make me a knowledge nature check.
Whoa.
It is a shambling mound. Let's roll initiative.
It's a mound of garbage.
Well,
Burn
Beltic
it.
clearly wasn't ready for this. Hoping the one.
Door rumbles open. What the? Oh shit!
Beltix is hoping the one that must die isn't him.
All right. Valkyrie.
Okay, first of all, I don't like being in this water. Is there any way to get out of this water but
Yes,
not go
there's
on that dais?
You can do the ledges.
Oh, we can step up here?
Yeah, there's stairs.
Oh. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna drop my hunter's mark on that thing, and then I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That will.
And an extra 5. So I add a stick to the garbage pile.
All
I'm
right.
done.
Anything else?
That's it.
Ella, you see this giant plant, garbage-looking thing. Ella?
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry, I was just going through my abilities.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Can I see it? How far from me is it?
It is approximately 30 feet away. So here's you. You see like the legs of it here.
Some weed killer.
Okay, can I move further into the room?
Yes, you may. The water is a couple feet deep, so it will be half movement. So you probably could get to this square here.
Okay, I'll go ahead and move it then. Well, like,
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Makes it.
Oh,
Darn.
Well, that didn't work out like I hoped. So that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, Wordle.
Alright, I am going to move past Ella.
On the ledge.
Yeah, on the ledge. Here. And I'm going to chill touch the mount.
No miss.
Alright. I will... Do I? You know what, I'll stay put right there, and I'll end my turn.
Result.
Alright, I'm going to do Ray of Frost and then move.
There you go.
Finally, that worked.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go to the other ledge, I think, so 10, 5, 15. 30 is right there.
That'll hit. You don't seem to do as much damage to it though.
So it's giving me the cold shoulder is what you're saying?
Yes. The shambling mound goes and the chant changes again, and it says this says, Lorgoth the Decayer, we awaken thee. The end comes, death be praised. And it moves up to attack Beltic.
or let's not praise the end. Ever think about that, cultist?
14?
That will miss by 1.
Yeah, will hit.
That will indeed hit, yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to do damage.
Not a problem.
Click on slam, I think. I just do it again.
Yeah, for some reason it's not showing the damage. guys take 13 points.
Oh, so just a little bit dying. No, not quite yet.
And you are engulfed.
Oh,
Well,
snap.
it's been a fun campaign, guys.
Engulfed. Define engulfed.
Blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe.
Whoops.
Well, that happened.
Oh, so none of the important stuff then. Got it.
So you have to make a con save at the beginning of each turn.
Okay. Which, is it done?
And now it's your turn. So I need a
Okay,
con
con save. Well, not quite. Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and use my Bardic Inspiration. Wait, has it been 10 minutes since our last fight?
Yes.
Then dang, I don't have Bardic Inspiration. I should have used my normal Inspiration, but I already rolled, so failed that con save.
Alright, so you take.
Sorry, it cut out when you said sorry, so all I heard was sorry.
Take another 9.
And I am unconscious.
Now, Carrie, you're up.
Okay, once again, to the reach. Does a 16 hit?
You will.
That's 5 and 5 more.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna move just a little bit. Just for a better shot. I'm done.
Ella.
With Baltic being engulfed, would I be able to cast a spell on him?
Depends what spell it is.
It'd just be a healing spell, I think.
If it's like healing word or something that's not a touch spell, yeah.
Yeah, healing word.
Okay, go ahead and cast it.
One second, I'm clicking it, it's just not going through.
No problem.
Here we go.
There you go. 4 points, Belted.
Beltic gasps, wakes up, realizes where he is, and he starts cursing in Undercommon.
All right. Anything else, Makari? I'm sorry, Ella.
This will take an action. It's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah, healing word is a bonus action.
Oh yeah, okay, so then I'll go ahead and attack with
Okay.
with Chill Touch.
Yep, go ahead.
Ooh, sweet.
You hit. Okay, you do 3 damage.
It's not much, but it's enough.
Whirl.
Okay, I'm going to chill touch it. I clicked it, so it's probably gonna appear in a sec. Did.
Hits.
Oh my god, being so laggy right now. Damage is coming up.
Yeah, I was doing this earlier too.
Yeah.
All right.
For a 7. Alright.
Not bad.
And then I want to try and action surge
Okay.
to be able to somehow free like Beltic. Like would that be somehow possible to hack with like a sword and try to free him up, or like how is he like is he completely inside the thing or?
He has to make an escape check.
And can I provide like advantage to that somehow, or
You would have to move up and engage it.
that's what I'll do, I guess.
Save yourselves.
Hell no, man. Leave no man behind. So I guess I'll attempt to jump that gap of water to fall on solid ground, just so I can save movement.
Okay, I'll give you inspiration since you're doing something crazy.
Oh yeah. And I guess I'll just, this would be in front of him.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to attempt to free him. So either like I don't know, maybe a hack through it, or strength check, a pull on him somehow.
All right, go ahead.
So what kind of check do you need? Do you need an attack? Do you need
When it's Beltic's turn, he can make an escape with advantage.
All right, then
Well-
that's what I'll do.
Will that be after my Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
All right, let's hope that works. And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Honor steps into the room.
Or not.
And misses.
It's okay, I believe in him.
His ult.
Alright, I am going to move 5 feet, Ray of Frost, and then move the rest of my movement down the length of that ledge, just to stay in movement.
Make me an insight check.
That's never good.
There's the worst.
There are definitely worse rolls.
You feel like the
That's good.
You feel like the Ray of Frost isn't doing as much damage as you think it should.
And I also feel like that's nothing I want to get close to, so I'm just going to keep doing something that's ineffective because it's the only thing I can do.
Okay. That'll hit.
Alright, and with that, I'll finish up my movement.
One thing worth mentioning, even though it probably doesn't do as much damage, I think it reduced the movement speed of the creature by, I think it's 10 feet or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
It did, yeah.
Okay, well, you know, it's a little something.
And the shambling mound doesn't care.
Why would it? It's already got a Beltic dinner.
Yeah.
24 hits you, Werble.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah, they both hit.
Welcome to my pad, Werble.
Yeah, man. So that's a 12, okay. Although the next one might be... Ooh. Yeah. That puts me unconscious.
Okay.
Oh, or wait, actually... Would you allow me to... Because I do have, like, the spell shield. Would you allow me to cast it? It would bump my AC, and I think I would dodge both of them.
Yep.
Alright, so here's my shield as a reaction.
So one of the attacks wouldn't go through. Actually, wait. What would it bump your AC up to?
It bumps it to 23.
Okay, so
They both go. Oh shit, that means they both go.
yeah, one would go through still.
Okay, cool.
The first attack. So you take 12.
Awesome. Alright, so I'm still conscious.
Yes. Beltic, you can make me a Constitution check. Take 13.
Ooh, 13 damage? Okay, I'm out again.
Damn.
Alright, Malkari.
So I yell at those idiots, stay away from that thing. And I fire a arrow at it.
That'll hit.
And an additional 5, 15. Does it look like that's doing damage to this thing?
$15, okay.
It's not even noticing me.
Ella, you're up.
Since I'm no longer in the water, would I be able to move my full 25 feet as long as I stay along the sides?
Hopefully.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and move 25 feet.
What you thinking, Ella?
Move 25 feet over here, I believe. Yeah. Is anyone within 15 feet of me? Any of my teammates?
Honor? I think.
Beltic is.
I think we're all within.
So Honor, Warble, and Beltic are within 15.
Seems.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, Ella.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast my. Hold on, where is it? Sorry, I have my actual spell cards in front of me.
No problem.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast healing word on Celtic.
Okay.
We're back to the emotional roller coaster, Beltic.
Yeah, that other side plot of Beltic doing well is over now. We're back to the main meat of the show.
And we have people on Twitch rooting for you, so don't disappoint them.
Back to 6, and don't disappoint people. Ha! That's a Beltic's best stat. Now, I won't say if he's best at the disappointing or the not disappointing. We'll find that out as we go, I guess. I'm good at failing Constitution saves, if that helps.
I believe in you, man.
And as my regular action, I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
Okay. It fails.
Your
Nice.
mama is so old. How old is she? That all her branches be breaking off.
That's probably why it failed, because it was terrible.
That's actually like, it's gonna help a lot.
You've been at this plant so long, you're a plant. Look at you, gosh dang,
Oh, wait,
Moose.
he
Moose
failed?
is starting to grow
He failed.
roots.
On it.
Warble, you're up.
Alright.
Wait, did he fail?
Yep.
He failed. He rolled.
So he took the damage, and he's gonna have disadvantage on his next attack, which...
Yay! I got it mixed up. Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna
Doesn't he
use
run
a
away?
bonus action to second wind. Which second wind? Second wind. It's 1d10 plus my fighter level, so 1d10 plus 3. 1d10 plus 3.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so max HP on me.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to... okay, draw my sword and attack it.
Okay.
And here's my silvered.
That hits.
Word. 10, apparently.
It's a good roll.
Yeah, for once. And I'm gonna stay put, ready to be slammed.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Oh yeah, it's a party.
That hits.
No party like a D&D party.
Swing that big one.
Until we're all engulfed by the shambling mound.
Yeah, but then we can play cards inside it, probably.
Oh yeah, yeah. Casa de Beltic is just amazing. The top of the line luxury experience if you enjoy being eaten by plants.
Like, what? What is that damage?
Honor uses a Syrian smite.
Oh, good for him. Fucking
Cuts
paladin,
right through Beltic.
Paladin and spike damage, man.
Gazalt.
And Ray of Frost again, because fuck that thing.
Hits.
Oh boy.
Of course. And with that, I'm gonna run back the other way.
I just
Wow.
like
Yeah, go ahead, Gazelle. Anything else?
Nope, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, the mound goes. Honor gets hit twice.
I think he does have shield as a spell if he still has like spell slots.
Yeah, so admit. Beltic.
saving fail coming right up.
Come on, man. Big money, no whammy.
Roll high.
Make us proud. God damn it, man.
Damn.
1. Valkyrie.
How much damage was it?
13.
Okay, knocked unconscious again.
Once again.
They all missed.
Oh, is he at disadvantage? Does the 13 miss?
It would still miss.
Yeah, right. So I'm done.
Ella.
Okay, I'm going. If I move here, would I be within 5 feet of the monster and no one else?
Beltic, technically.
You're swimming.
Swimming.
Do it. You gotta kill it.
It's your time to shine.
I'll give you inspiration.
Well, I'm not the one who'd need inspiration. They would require a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, burn!
Just go for it. Beltic will be in a better place, worst case scenario. Because literally any place is better than being inside a shambling mound, I imagine.
Well, it failed.
Boom.
Unless it's a purple worm.
Okay, I'm gonna do Thunderclap then.
What was the spell he cast?
Thunderclap?
Okay. So go ahead and do damage. Alright, excellent. Anything else? Horrible.
I'm gonna keep swinging at it with my my one-handed sword. But actually, what I'll do is we'll try to play this strategically. I'm going to kind of like move on the side a little bit.
Okay, and I take that 4 damage as well.
And there we go. That probably hits. Unless
That will hit. Damage.
Alright, 8.
Honor. Misses. Result.
Alright, so I got one crazy question. Would you say that there's enough twigs, branches, kindling, etc. in this shambling mound that I could light a campfire on top of it?
Like a create bonfire?
Technically, Prestidigitation has light bonfire as well.
You feel like it has resistance to fire as well. Because it's like a musty
It's mossy dirt, right?
plant.
Alright, I just figured I'd ask. Better safe than sorry. So, yeah, Ray of Frost again. Just because I like my wall over here, far away.
Okay.
It adds
No,
up,
it
you
adds
know. Those 1 damage adds up, so.
8.
Oh, there you go.
Bam.
And still slowed.
It goes. Werble, you're that guy.
Alright. Come at me. Oh my god. I'm going to okay, so that 26 hit.
Yeah.
That 16 misses.
Alright, so take 13.
Alright.
Beltic.
Death save coming up.
Hold on, I can't do math. Shit.
It's 2, isn't it?
Yep, that's 2 fails. 1 from taking a hit, and now this one.
No, carry.
Alright, here we go.
Swear I'm trying to save you, man.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
We're all
Yeah.
trying, bro.
Beltic's slowly getting turned to mush
5
in
more.
here.
12.
Anything else?
I'm done.
Ella.
Hold on, we're having some mic issues with her. For some reason, she can't be heard.
Gotcha.
She's gonna try and fix it. If she can't, then she'll just use my mic.
Just have her yell across the room.
Can you guys hear me now?
There
Yes.
you go.
Loud and clear.
Okay, I just had to disconnect and reconnect.
No problem.
Okay, so it's my turn now.
It is.
Is there any way to tell what type of damage has been doing the most damage so far?
Seems to be the arrows.
Is that because they're doing piercing damage?
Seems like it's just, it seems like the fire and cold spells aren't working as well.
I'm gonna attack with my silvered rapier.
Alright, excellent. Do you want to use your inspiration?
Yeah!
Okay, that hits.
Yay!
The creature is hurt badly.
Oh yeah. It's the light at the end of the tunnel.
If by that you mean like the last light that a Beltic sees before he goes all the way to the tunnel of life, then I would agree.
I believe in you, man. I believe. I'm a
Is
believer.
there any way that like, could Warble see Beltic at all?
Yeah, you can see him.
If I tossed my health potion to Warble, could he use it on Beltic?
I'll try.
Yeah, he could.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. If I can do that, just as a separate action.
Alright, Warble, you're up.
Alright. Do I catch that potion?
Okay.
And then I want to administer to Beltic.
Alright, go ahead and roll the healing.
I think it's 2d4.
2d4 plus
2.
And should I roll it? Okay, sounds good. 7, nice.
There you go. You back, my man.
Very good.
Get ready to watch me lose it all.
Welcome to Vegas.
Result.
All right, Ray of Frost again.
You can do it, man. You can do it. I believe in you too. Maybe that's just what it takes.
Cold, hard persistence.
Exactly. Consistency.
The mound goes. Werewolf.
All right.
What do you want to hit unless you like to
well-
use
I'll use my last spell slot to shield myself.
Okay, excellent. Beltic.
I would like to go ahead before I roll it, declare I'm using my inspiration to hopefully succeed at a save.
Just go Bruce Lee on it, man. Just destroy it. Go all out. Revenge.
Nope, you're still grappled.
Wow, my inspiration gone for another 5. That's lovely.
Damn.
You take 13.
Really pissed off.
Back to the unconscious train.
Oh no, man. Thank you for
Keep your
visiting Las
distance.
Vegas. Come again soon.
Keep your distance from me.
Valkyrie.
All right, you wretched abomination. And I missed. I'm done.
Would you like to use your inspiration?
Oh, you're right. I do. I forgot I had it. Thank you, sir. May I have another? 7 plus another 4.
I believe in you, Mal.
That strike from their bow goes right through the heart of the mound, and it crumples all over Beltic.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get him out.
Now,
As
when
you
we
do-
say
as you go to get him out, you hear a rumbling. Like the place is about to collapse.
Shit.
That's where we'll
Let's get out of here.
save yourself,
Oh, and Ryan with the cliffhanger again. All right. Yeah, I do agree. It's probably a good place to end it. And almost 4:30 on the dot too.
All right, so as far as experience, you won't be able to level completely until you get a long rest. But let's see here. All right, 800 experience for everybody.
Nice.
Thank you.
pretty good amount of experience for a guy who's been knocked out most of the fight. Awesome. Well, there were the other fights where I was actually useful, so, you know, something different than the norm.
And on that note, I guess like we should have a game next week. So it's gonna be, we're gonna start at noon Eastern time, and then we should end roughly around the that time.
Sounds good.
All right, so
Cool.
take it easy,
Okay.
guys.
Later.
Later, everyone.
Bye. Have a good rest of your days.
See you, internets.
Ryan, was there anything you wanted to discuss, or?
No, I think we're pretty good. And my apologies on being late.
It's okay. So in that case, I guess we'll just monitor the doodle for next week, and then the only other thing is I haven't heard from Xiao. I sent him like a PM saying if he was still playing, stuff like that. I haven't heard back of. So he might eventually kind of like be leaving or something like that. So I'll try to, I'll keep you guys updated.
Walks out to the mist, never comes back.
Yeah, but you know, if that happens, we're like I think we're a total of 8 people, including him. So if he ends up leaving the group, then next week we should have like someone already to replace him. So we should still have like a somewhat of a full party.
Okay, sounds good, Ghost.
All right, so take it easy, everyone. I'll see you next week. All right, and we're gonna end the stream right here. And then I'll try to have this episode on YouTube. You know, kind of like in the middle of next week, hopefully. Shouldn't be too long to edit since we start a little bit later. Yeah, Solar Boy, thanks for your energy. Probably because of you, Beltic is still alive, so that's a good thing. And then we'll see you guys next week for kind of like the rest of this part, seeing if we can make it out alive. Hopefully, I hope so. So until then, enjoy yourselves and take care and be safe.